Sagittarius, welcome to Rubyrosetarot. I hope that all is swell, alright, in your world in the lead up to Christmas. Hope you've managed to get all of your Christmas shopping sorted. I'm useless. I'm a last minute sort of girl, unfortunately. So I will be the lunatic running up and down all of the different aisles going, why have the sprouts gone? No one eats them. Yeah, it'll be me. That'll be me. And then complaining about how much the price has gone up for everything. I was furious last year, but we're not going to bring that back up again. My daughter will probably start laughing. Alright, so Sagittarius, welcome to the channel. Huge shout out as well to Cole. Thank you for your message last time. I hope that you are doing well, sweetie. Okay. So Sagittarius, let's find out what it is that you need to know. Okay, but first things first, this is a general reading, so guess what? It's not going to apply to absolutely every single one of you gorgeous specimens, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. It may also be worth, I was going to say checking out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus dominant signs, but God knows when I'll be uploading those. God knows, but the aim is next week. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this reading, it is meant to be for you. It may pop up in your recommended, it may pop up in your autoplay. Either way, it'll be the universe's way of letting you know that there may be something in this reading that might be able to help you out with your search. Curse Mercury retrograde. And cross watchers, come here, sit down. That's it, sit down over there. All right, get yourself comfy, pull up a pew, take a load off. Hopefully there'll be something here that will also be able to help you out, okay? Whether it is to get back with your Sagittarius or whether it is to bag one of your very own, like a Pokemon. All right, let's find out what it is that you need to know. So we're going to start off with lessons. The lessons for the week. Things that are here to test you. Okay? Things that you're here to have a look at. It may have occurred in the past as well for some of you, but it's brought back up. Mercury in retrograde has a nasty way of bringing things back up to the surface. So we've got animals. So some of you may be thinking of getting a pet. You may be looking after a pet. You may be working at a pet shop. Or there's a need for you to be in nature and seeing and engaging with animals here. Okay? Nice. Bear with me 1 second, guys. In love, your lesson in love is possessiveness. Okay, now you may have found yourself on the receiving end of that, where there was someone who was really controlling and possibly tracked your every movement, tracked your phone. You weren't allowed to speak to the opposite sex, look at the opposite sex. If you're in a same-sex connection, same thing. You were not allowed to engage with another person. Okay, equally this week you may be being asked to look at any acts or thoughts in relation to jealousy here. Okay, wanting to keep hold of someone, wanting to cling on to someone here. So it's something to look at. Free will is what everyone needs to remember. Okay, so especially for you, if you're on the receiving end, it is your life and you do with it what you want. No one tells you what to do. You came into this world on your own. They weren't birthed with you. They weren't in that birth canal with you. So you came into this world on your own. Therefore, your life decisions, right or wrong, are yours and yours alone. Okay? Equally, when it comes to somebody else, their life choices, even if you know they are making the wrong decision, they picked somebody else and you're questioning and scratching your head wondering why the hell did they do that? Their choice. There's a thing called karma, which a lot of you probably will already know. I talk about this quite a lot. Being possessive takes away somebody's free will. Now, you do not want to be on the receiving end of karma. Okay? So have a look at that. And their negative actions, they will learn from those lessons as well. So it's usually always best to sit back, watch them mess up. Not always great, it is painful, but watch them mess up. Now, the next one is lesson is hubris. Excessive pride or self-confidence. I'm looking down because there is nothing wrong with being confident. I'm part Leo. I'm part of the Cleo massive. There's nothing wrong with it. You can be confident. Excessive confidence, though, bordering on arrogance, excessive self-confidence. Yeah, it's not always good. Now, it may be that it's only in certain situations. Still check it, though, because it may be rubbing people up the wrong way. Now, again, you may be on the receiving end of that. Someone overly confident, overly arrogant. Again, leave them to it. And if it really rubs you up the wrong way, take a step back from them. Yeah, confidence is sexy, but arrogance, ugh. But it's each to their own. But yeah, again, you could be on the receiving end of it, or it could well be that you are being... Sorry, guys. You could be on the receiving end of it, or it could well be that it may be you having to look at where, you know, situations where it's like, I'm the best at this. No one's better than me. Or even in that possessive situation where you're turning around and saying to someone, you ain't getting no one better than me. You know, who do you think you are? You're no one. Just be careful. Words have power. Alright, set your cards. Life lessons over. Let's have a look at what is in store for you. Okay. What's in store for my gorgeous Sagittarians, please? You're worried about taking a leap of faith into new beginnings. It's not that you don't want it. I think it's because you're just unsure of what that outcome is going to be. There's a little bit of worry around it. Now, conversely, it could be that you have been left out in the cold and somebody else is taking a leap of faith into something else. Yeah, it's the latter. You may have felt rejected by someone here, and it has pushed all of the wrong buttons. For some of you, you could have been dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Again, doesn't need to be, because you're part fire, so this could be you. Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Potentially someone's moved on to a new love, or it's something that you're suspecting. Yeah, but you're trying to push through. Some of you may be wanting to get into something new quick with a Chariot. Or possibly with a Cancer. Said with love, just don't do it too soon. Okay? Because the energies don't look great. Now, if it's been a hot minute since that ex screwed you over, go for it. But if it's very recent, hang fire. Queen of Swords energy can go of one of two ways. The Queen of Swords can either be very, very clear-minded, very doesn't accept any bullshit, but knows what she wants, okay, or what he wants. On the flip side of that, it can go wrong. The Queen of Swords could be very bitter. All right, so we'll discard, but still feel it's almost like the feelings have gone. So be careful of that energy. But we've got the Three of Swords as the overall energy underneath the deck. Something's hurt you bad. We've got grief, suffering, heartbreak, sorrow, and emotional pain. You may have been in a long-term connection, or it was something that you thought would end up being long-term. Could have been with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, but a decision was made in love. You didn't see it coming. You didn't see it coming. Alright, Sagittarius, let's find out where you're at right now. Two of Swords. You're at an impasse. You don't know which direction to go in right now. You are all up in your headspace. A bit of indecisiveness. So you could be spending a lot of time with your friends and family, the people near and dear to you, or just put simply, you're spending a lot of time at home. You have been growing on your abundance and your prosperity, and you've been taking the time out to reflect on your life and your life's choices. Wondering, I think there's still a degree of confusion over what happened in the past, but you're aware that you've got options. But with the Two of Swords, you're not entirely sure what to do, which direction to take. You're weighing your options up. Yeah, you've really healed. Really healed. Or you're in the process of some deep healing here with the Temperance. Your energy, Sagittarius energy. Now, you've not really taken any action towards anything right now. Even when that decision was made, you didn't act. You just moved on. Or watched them move on. Now, internally, there was a lot of conflict. In your mind, there was a lot of conflict. But you didn't show it. You didn't say anything, you didn't act. You're healing though, which I like to see. Okay, what else have we got? At times you may feel uninspired, or that there's a lack of motivation. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You're focused on self-improvement and personal development, but don't go overboard with it though, okay? If you hyper-focus and obsess on perfection, you could throw yourself into a tailspin. You may also be having a tough time with responsibilities and or finances right now. Never be afraid to ask for help should you need it, okay? Now, that's your Capricorn energy. But I feel that the lack of passion and feeling uninspired and the lack of motivation is off the back of an ending, a painful one. I do feel that you are in your power, finances, things are looking good. But the excitement that you used to feel isn't there. King of Cups. Wisdom, understanding, focus, balance, peacefulness. And the world. For some of you, you could have been dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. It's done. The cycle's completed. If you weren't dealing with a water sign specifically, it may well be that the emotions and the feelings that you have is coming to an end here, as in you have really healed from this. The World and the Six of Cups. From the past. What else, please? Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups, the Emperor. Although at times, this is what I keep on getting and feeling, that at times, sporadically, it may be like you'll wake up one day and it's like, oh, life is shit, everything is shit. And then after a bit, there is almost like that thought completely leaves your mind. And then there is the Nine of Cups and you taking back control of your life, male or female, with that Emperor energy. But yeah, sporadically there'll be moments where you feel hopeless. There's anxiety, there's worry and fear, but underlying, you do still believe that you're going to get your wish fulfillment. Now, for my divine feminines out there, you do still believe that there is an Emperor out there for you. Yeah, you still hold out. Your wish fulfillment is to have a romantic, emotional, a sensitive love that will come in, that will completely transform your world. A new beginning. Lots of back and forth communication. You're thinking about it quite a lot. No negative thoughts, Sagittarius, okay? Yeah, you are confident, you are pushing through, you are focused on your goal, brave, Leo energy. Despite the loss, despite the grief, despite the trauma, you're very inspired to push forward. A lot of fire energy. It's good. Yeah. Yeah, since this ending, Ten of Swords, you're determined to manifesting what you want. This is future planning. Let's get more detail on this future person. This future person may not be very financially sound, okay? So this is just to manage your expectations. The exact wording is financially inept. So they're not good with their finances. They may be very stubborn as well, a little indulgent, but sensual, which is a good thing, okay? Now, it could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Or it could be a Scorpio, again, or an Aries. You may be really attracted to this person. I think this person has heart, good heart. Not good with finances, but they've got a good heart. Now, you may need to wait for this to come in with the Three of Wands. It will be a shock when it does come in, and you may then be on the back foot. Not entirely sure how to approach it, whether to approach it, whether to take that leap of faith, but I think you might. You might. How are you going to feel about this person when they come in? And then we'll... Oh, wow. That it was fated. That it was destined. You may be conflicted about it, though. You may have your guard up initially. It is a change. You're going to feel like this person is the one. The only thing I can say, which is very strange, it won't apply to all of you, okay? For some of you, you are going to want to give to this, but because of the past grief and heartache that you went through, you might not want the whole marriage thing. It might have reevaluated your view on it. Now, again, that's for a small proportion of you. Either way, there is a victory here with that 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Okay? All right, let's dive in deep. So I do feel that for many of you, yep, you've been hurt. Yep, you acknowledge it. But you've really tapped into your Capricorn energy, taken back control of your life, taken back control of your security, your stability, the whole bit. You're doing good, looking good, all of that stuff. But the issue for you is making the right choice. It's deciding, like, what do I do now? Do I take a leap of faith here? Do I take a leap of faith there? There's options. Now, for those of you who are like, Ruby Rose, what options? In fact, come over here and show me where these options are. All I'm going to say to you is, look up. You may not have even noticed, but there's options. Now, it looks like it's a water sign or someone with a very strong water placement. Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Really shit with their finances, okay? I saw 2222 on the clock, so maybe of importance, this new person. All right, let's lower this tone. All right, so Sagittarians, let's look at this ex. Let's do a deep dive into this ex. What is it that you need to know with respect to this ex? 10 of Wands and the Moon. They are carrying a lot of burdens, which you don't know about, okay? A lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities that they're kind of keeping to themselves. They're healing. Could be an aqua for some of you. Or an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. They're focusing on nurturing themselves, bringing back stability into their lives, but they are struggling. Trying to reprioritize. They're adapting to the change. They want to take action. What do they want to take action towards? Independence, abundance. Sagittarius, we'll see what does come out, but I kind of get the impression that your ex is focusing on themselves. They're healing right now. Focusing on their abundance and taking opportunities that will help to increase their abundance. Okay. They may want to travel. But with the 8 of Wands, they may want to communicate underneath it all. Alright. How does this ex feel about my Sagittarius, please? They feel like something was revealed to them. Ooh. Can I just say it as it is? For those of you, sorry, I'm trying to get comfy. For those of you who, hardworking, grafter, earns a lot of moolah, cash, dough, they're seeing your abundance. They're seeing your success. I don't know whether or not that's what the intention was. It may not be. It's just I feel that they're seeing either a glow up in you kind of going back to your routines, and seeing that you're happy with the sun, or seeing that you're successful. Very strange. So I don't know whether or not they're looking at this from a practical standpoint in terms of how abundant you are. Sometimes it's so uncomfortable with some of these readings. These energies always shift, though. They may have felt trapped by this commitment, or trapped by the idea of being in a commitment with you. Okay? They were manifesting a change. See what else we've got. Yeah, a decision, change. Yeah, decision to end this. The world. Moving away from the Six of Cups, their past, to other new possibilities, and creating a tower. Okay. What else have we got in terms of the ex's feelings towards my Sagittarius? Yeah, the world. Cycles completed. They feel it was the right decision. There's a part of them that's still unsure whether this is completely closed out, though. But they feel that they made the right decision. They feel that they took they're taking responsibility for that decision. They still stand by the decision. Yeah, I think it does stress them out, though. We've got hopelessness here. Anxiety, trauma, worry, fear, nightmares. Yeah, I feel it's whether or not this was the right decision. See? Eight of Cups, walking away. Ace of Wands, potentially to something new. Three of Wands and the Moon. For some of you, this was hidden from you. It was something they've been waiting to do. It was hidden with the Moon. Perseverance. Someone may have given them an offer. What else? So I don't think they cheated necessarily. For some of you, they might have done. Or they just exited stage left in order for them to try to give to that situation. Sporadically, because the Page of Swords is coming out conflicting, I think that they are curious about you, and they do occasionally check in. You are in their thought pattern. But they are guarded though. Or they feel you are, because of heartbreak. It's almost like they're standing by their decision, that they feel they've made the right call. Three of Swords. They know they've caused you grief and suffering. They've just not done anything about it. Yeah. They feel you'll get out of this funk though at some point. So they recognize that Nine of Pentacles, that you're single, you're abundant, you're independent, you're prosperous. They just feel that, I think they do worry about you though. Or they worry in case you are isolating yourself because of a decision that they've made. I'm telling you, they may have received an offer somewhere else. So many fives. There was an offer of love. Which brought in competition. And the loss of something, heartbreak, trauma. But they needed to end something that they were already in order to find that Ten of Cups. They feel that they may have found their counterpart. And again, this isn't going to be for all of you, so please take what resonates. They feel they've made the right call, I'm telling you. Alright, so are they likely to come back in? I think I know the answer to this, but are they likely to come back in before the end of this year? No. But the reason for the face is because they're just going to keep on keeping on with the Seven of Pentacles. But if they have moved on to something else, they're going to continue to work on that, heal that, etc., etc. with the Star card. Could be an Aquarius. But we've got the Ten of Wands, which is a burden. The Emperor, which could be them or the person who they feel is the Emperor for them. And the Ten of Swords. I think that will end before they make the decision, Two of Wands, to return back to the past. But I feel by then, you ain't doing shit. You are likely, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool, to move towards something new. Interesting. Interesting. I feel that the ex seems to, they worry about you. They're still curious about you. They still check in on you now and again. But they still stand by the decision that they've made. For some of you, not all of you, they've either moved on to something else, or there is something that may potentially be piquing their interest. They have already or will be receiving an offer, which is probably not what some of you would want to hear. Okay, but if it's any consolation, it might not work out. Okay. Alright. Let's brighten things up again. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at this new kid on the block. What do my gorgeous Sagittarians need to know about this new kid? This person is really giving, really sharing. 7 of Swords. They may be tactical in order to kind of come towards you here. Some of you may work with this person, but you don't have to work with them, but they want to get on the same page with you. Ah, Sagittarius, you're their wish fulfillment. Yeah, they're charging in. They're charging in. Or they'll make it really known they want you. Okay? In the hopes that you pick up the hint. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Expect communication from this person. Okay, dokey. Let's have a look at this new kid on the block. Alright. They are prioritizing and they are adapting to change. So there may be a change in their life. So they may, if you are already speaking to them, they're in between things. Not necessarily people. I feel it's life, work, life, family, kids, life, balance. Now, with the 6 of Swords being here, they're in a transition. They're moving on from an old situation which no longer serves them. They may be part of your community, or you may already be friends with this person. But they want to unite with you, male or female. We saw the Ace of Pentacles as well. They really want this. We have the 6 of Cups in reverse. So they're not returning to the past. So for those of you who are concerned that this person may be hung up on someone from their past, they're not. Okay? 9 of Cups, seriously, they see you as their wish fulfillment. I can't shake it. They're going to resort to tactics in order to bag you. You may work with them. 8 of Pentacles. You may work with them. Judgment. They're reflecting on what to do, what decision, what next steps are. I think this is a happy tower. This is a happy tower. I like this person's energy. I don't know why. This keeps coming up, you know. I think that this person financially is shocking. We've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, but it could well be that this person has gotten out of a long-term commitment victoriously, though. Okay, now again, if they have had really severe financial issues, they have overcome it here as well. They're manifesting you with the Magician. They're keeping their cards close to their chest. I wouldn't be surprised if they speak to you and they don't reveal anything. You have no idea. They've closed something out. We've got the World and the Three of Swords. So they're no longer hung up on the past. Seriously, could be a water sign. A Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. What else do we need to know about this new kid? Wheel of Fortune, fated. And I think you will feel it's fated. Nine of Pentacles. They are single. I think they also look quite good as well. But I think you might find them a little bit sneaky. They probably like to play a few games. But you'll quite like them. It's mutual, the feelings and emotions between the two of you. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're going to be attracted to this one. Could be a fire sign as well, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Then they're persistent. They're not going to give up. They're confident. They're bold. They're brash. They go for what they want. But I get the impression they're quite attractive. Nine of Wands, like I said, persistent in order to have this new beginning with you. You might turn them on with the Page of Wands. They really have their eye on you here. Good luck, Sagittarius. They're conflicted. So they're effectively the Emperor to your Empress, or the Empress to your Emperor. But what I'm getting, because this came out conflicted, they're unsure of whether or not this is likely to grow and be something, or they're unsure about themselves here, because they have competing priorities. So they may have kids, they may have work commitments. I feel like this person's quite busy individual. But don't get it twisted, Sagittarius. They like you. It's a brand new stable beginning, but I feel that this is going to absolutely floor you. You won't see this coming. It's been a long time coming for some of you. Okay. Alright, so what are their intentions? What are their intentions towards my gorgeous Sagittarius? Oh, although they are overthinking it, they want the Ten of Cups with you. They want the Ten of Cups. And they're prepared to fight anyone who gets in their way. Okay. How are you likely, because obviously I think you're held back. How are you likely to feel about them? Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. Three of Pentacles. I think you're looking at this very practically. You must work with this person, because we've got Pentacles across the board in the way that you see this person. So it may be a professional relationship and you only see it as a professional relationship. I do think that this will have you in your head reflecting on whether or not this is your wish fulfillment. Let's see if we can get any more for any more. Oh, Sagittarius. It's a happy surprise. I don't think you'll be mad when this person comes in and, you know, tries chatting you up. But I think that you will be overthinking and really wary of whether or not this is, you want to give or have a brand new beginning in love. Why? Because you have options. You have options. For some of you, you may still be stuck on a past person as well. What's the likely outcome if my Sagittarius was to give to this new kid? Ooh. Someone may string someone else along. I feel this is all cognitive, all mental. As in, it's cold energy. It's going to result in heartbreak. Someone's cold here. It's going to result in heartbreak. Not yours. I don't feel it's yours. I feel it might be theirs. Cross watchers, let's get you some advice. Because I do feel to a certain degree, it may be that you're trying to weigh up your options right now, Sagittarius, and you only want the best of the best of the best, right? You don't want anything less than that. And I get that. I understand. But this person may be decent. Possibly a little messy in terms of their finances, but they seem pretty decent. They've got a good heart. All right, cross watchers, speaking directly to you. Okay, let's get you some advice that might be able to help you here. Oh, it's brutal. It might not come together. Two of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups. Possibly because of the past. Someone's still moving on from the past. This is an opportunity, you know. With that Wheel of Fortune. There's something in this, Sagittarius. The thing is with tarot is that it's not set in stone. Energies shift. People's reactions and behaviors can shift things. This has come up 3 times, the Wheel of Fortune. They're attractive. They seem relatively intelligent. They seem to be a giver. You are being urged, cross watchers, to manifest. Okay? You're also urged to sit in your wisdom, understanding, and peace. Balance yourself out. Or more specifically, I feel it is manifesting for your Sagittarius to be in their heart space so that they are ready for you to come in and ask them out with the Knight of Cups. There is still hope there with the Star, but I just don't feel it will be straight away. Sagittarius, although Sagittarius ready, I just don't think it's right now. And the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, this is continuing to work on yourself, nurturing yourself, growing your business, your venture, on your abundance, on your success. Yeah, their disappointment because of indecision or stalemate. It may be a burden for you with the Ten of Wands. But we have got the Four of Wands and the Three of Wands. You may need to wait. Right, Sagittarius, whatever is meant to be for you will never pass you by. Okay? So I do have a feeling with the Wheel of Fortune coming up so much that if it's meant to be, it will loop back around. So don't feel that you, because a random tarot reader from the UK has said, but I might need to give this a chance. If your gut and everything inside of you always go with your intuition says no, then it's a no. When you're more receptive to it, it may loop back around at a later date. So don't feel that you're cutting your nose off just by your face necessarily. Also, advice for you cross watchers, it's just to continue to focus on yourself. It may be no cigar, and I say maybe. Every single person are on their own journey. There are some that are further along than others. For the vast majority of the collective, it may well be that they're not quite there yet. Okay? Alright guys, that is it. It's a wrap. If you've enjoyed this reading, then please do your girl a solid and smash that like button for me. For those of you who haven't already, I'd also really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be kept up to date on absolutely anything and everything that I upload on here. Alright guys, take care of yourselves, enjoy the rest of the week, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.